I'm a little behind on these what sold videos, so we're going to cut right to the chase and give you 15 what sold in the month of items to look for. These are items to be on the lookout for at garage sales and thrift stores. I'm a reseller on eBay, Facebook, Poshmark, Mercari, and Amazon. Piece of scrap. If this sounds like something that interests you, stick around. And if you're looking for the numbers overall for last week, I profited over $1,100. That was gross sales of over $1,800 in 1 week as a part-time reseller. I will go through the details on these numbers at the end of the video, so stick around. Okay, so we'll start over on Poshmark. I sold this pair of Wrangler brush guard denim jeans. I paid $4.25 for these at Goodwill. They sold within 3 months of listing for my full asking price of $37 on Poshmark. My profit, $25.35. I do sell Wrangler jeans quite often, but there's mainly the competition jeans. However, when I saw this brown stuff on the front of these jeans, I knew they were something special, so I thought I would give them a try. And I'm glad I did. They sold for my full price of $37. Next up, I sold a Dabble board game, new, sealed in the box. I paid $2 for this at a garage sale. It also sold for my full asking price of $23. My profit, $16.40. I do pick up board games and puzzles or anything actually new with tag or sealed, and this was no exception. Next up is a pair of Grey's Anatomy jogger scrub pants. I paid $3.50 for each of these, so both of them together were $7. I priced them high at $50 for the set, and they sold for my full asking price within 2 months of listing. My profit on the two of these, $33. So do keep your eye open for these scrub pants. I do sell koi as well as these Grey's Anatomy joggers. Looking at the keywords here, I used 2 pair, Grey's Anatomy jogger. This is the style. I include the word pants, scrub, and bottom in case someone is searching for scrub bottoms. Size medium, black, from Barco, and they are women's. Next up is a pair of Dansko shoes. These are the Lorelei style. They are wedge. I've not seen anything like this before, so when I came across them, I thought I would give it a try. I paid $5 for these at a thrift store. They also sold for my full asking price of $60. So my profit, $43. These took less than 1 week to sell. And you do hear other resellers say the Dansko shoes, the soles on them will fall apart. So I did do the bend and twist test on these soles, and they turned out very well. They weren't falling apart at all. So when you do happen to find Dansko in the store, make sure you take that shoe and bend and twist it just to make sure the soles are still in good condition. And the last I'd like to share with you on Poshmark is a pair of Grace in LA denim jeans. I paid $4.50 for these at Goodwill. They also sold for my full asking price of $30 within 2 days of listing. These Grace in LA jeans I've been selling quite frequently. To me, they look a lot like Miss Me jeans with the embellished back pockets. So keep your eye open for these as well. I sold these for $30. My profit, $19.50. Looking at these keywords, I included Grace in LA jeans. I included the size 27, easy fit, stretch, women. They are skinny jeans, and I always include the word embellished and bling when they come with the sequins and beading on the pocket. They are dark washed. Next, we'll hop over to Facebook. I sold a pair of cinch denim jeans. These I paid $5 for at a thrift store. They sold on promotion for $34.20. The buyer did pay $9.25 shipping. And the fees on Facebook are cheaper than any other platform. I only paid $2.29 in fees. So my profit, $26.91. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I sold a puzzle. These White Mountain puzzles are hit or miss for me. Some of them are rare and highly collectible. I assume that was the case with this one. It is the burgers and dogs version, so it would have been great for the 4th of July. I typically do a much better job on my title. As you see here, I simply say White Mountain Puzzle. I think something went a little haywire when I tried to cross-promote it with List Perfectly. However, it still sold even with this cheesy White Mountain Puzzle title. I paid $1 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $52 on Mercari, so my profit, $43.99. So keep your eye open for these White Mountain puzzles. This was an open box and I did not complete it. I did state that in my description. And hopefully all the pieces were there. I've not gotten it back, so I'm thinking all was well. Next, we'll hop over to eBay. I sold this pair of Victoria's Secret sweatpants. I paid $3.50 for these at a thrift store. They sold on an offer to watcher for $32.92. I do know it was an offer to watcher because when I send offers to watcher, I always end it in that 0.92. The buyer did pay $7 shipping. So my profit on these blinged out sweatpants, $26.55. Now these sweatpants did have cuts at the cuffs. I'm not sure why someone would do that, but they did. I didn't notice it till I got home, but I did include that in the description and they sold anyway. Keep your eye open for these Victoria's Secret pink clothing, especially with the sequin embellished spell out graphic. Looking at these keywords, you'll see I use Victoria's Secret pink. There's that keyword bling again. They're black and white, silver sequin joggers, medium sweatpants. Next up is a new with tag pair of golf shorts, PGA Tour. I purchased these at JCPenney a long time ago on clearance for $1.97. They are a very large size 52. They took quite a while to sell. I sold them for $28.25 and the buyer did pay $9 shipping. However, I was able to ship them for first class for just $4.68. So I made a little bit of money on the shipping, which I'm A-okay with. My profit when it was all said and done, $25.76. Next up, I sold a pair of Levi denim jeans. These are the 501 button fly, straight leg. I paid $4.50 for these. These sold within 3 days of listing for $30. The buyer had them shipped to Canada for $28. So they were $58 all in on these jeans. My profit when it was all said and done, $27.96. So keep your eye open for these 501 denim jeans. These were not even made in the USA. They were made in Mexico, and they're not vintage, but still a great profit to be made on these Levi 501 button fly jeans. Next up is another new with tag item, also Wrangler. These are the Pro Wrangler competition jeans that I was telling you about, cowboy cut. I paid $4.25 for these. These did take a little while to sell, about 6 months. It sold for $33.66 on promotion. This one also shipped to Canada. They paid $28 to have it shipped. So they paid $33.66 for the item and another $28 for shipping. My profit, $21.39. Again, I will pick up anything, almost anything new with tags, and these jeans were no exception. Next up is an American Eagle knit sweater. I paid $3.50 for this. This sold with another offer to watcher of $42.62. The buyer paid $38 to have it shipped internationally. So they were $80 all in. My profit on this sweater, $41.64. Again, I made a little bit of money on the shipping charge. I charged them $38. However, I paid $25 to have it shipped internationally. I picked this up because of the colorful pattern, and it is knit, and it's also wool blend. So keep your eye open for these American Eagle. I know it's a mall brand, but these knit sweaters, especially when they're wool, can sell for a pretty good price. Next up is something new I thought I would give a try. I've heard other resellers talk about this Sag Harbor, especially when you can find it in the wool. They sell well, and they were absolutely right. I paid $1 for this at a local thrift store. It sold within 10 days of listing for $35, and the buyer did pay $12 shipping. So my profit on this wool blazer from Sag Harbor, $28.61. Now it is a plus size, so it had that going for it as well. So yes, if I see Sag Harbor out in the wild again, plus size wool blend, I will sure pick it up. Next up is a Hard Rock Cafe Las Vegas hooded full zip jacket. I found a couple of these at Goodwill on the same day. I paid $4.50 for each hoodie. This one I accepted an offer on of $20, and the buyer did pay $9 shipping. I thought it may go for a little bit more than that, as these are quite unique. As you can see here, they have ties on the sleeves. My profit on the $4.50 hoodie was $15.16. It took a couple months to sell. And the last item that I want to share with you that sold on eBay is a Vermont Country Store pajama set. Also new to me brand, but I thought I would take a chance on it. I picked it up at a thrift store for $3.50. It sold within 2 weeks of listing for $28. I accepted an offer, and the buyer did pay $9 shipping. This material is kind of a seersucker material, but yeah, I was surprised that this Vermont Country Store brand actually sold well on eBay. My profit, $23.12. So that's it. That's 15 of the items that I sold last week. Now, certainly that was not everything that I sold, but it's some of the highlights of my sales over last week. For those of you that made it to the end of the video, here we are looking at the detailed numbers. This is my sales for the week of April 18th through the 23rd, so a Monday through a Saturday. These are all the items that I sold during that week, and the items down here in the striped lines are the items I shared with you today. As you can see here, column I is my purchase price for all of the items. I paid $166.22 for everything. The ship charge that I paid was $271.42. I do charge my buyers shipping, and as I mentioned in the video, I often make a little bit of money on the shipping charge. Over here is the shipping charges that I received. I received over $400 in shipping, so yes, indeed, I did make profit on the shipping charge. The fees are calculated at 13% on eBay, which is this column here. All the other fees are stated. The fees for last week were $241.36. The overall gross sales was $1,438.73. However, you tack on the shipping that I received of over $400. So my gross sales was actually $1,848.22, leaving me a net profit of $1,162.38. I am a numbers guru, and I do like to look at the numbers weekly. If you're that kind of person, leave a comment below and let me know that you like this kind of stuff, and I'll be sure to include that in future videos. I'm going to try to knock out one more weekly what sold video, so I'm going to end this one here. If you do enjoy this kind of video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and pound that like button to let me know you'd love to see more of these. I will link another what sold video here. Continue watching.